give us a countdown?
No, we're starting now. In fact,
Oh,
I think.
okay.
Shut up! I think we're on the air now. All right. I think we're on the air now. Hello,
Oh shit!
everyone.
Did people hear
Welcome
me
to
yelling
the.
slurs?
Shut up! Welcome to. I'll introduce you in a minute. Welcome to the late night chill Geekdom 101 stream. Rolling deep with the squad. Rolling on 20-inch spree wells. Man, stop making noises, bro. You're
Shit's
move.
falling.
You're
I'm
moving the
sorry.
bookshelf around and whatnot, bro. Is BG's chick helping you with this? Is she helping
Oh
you put
She
up
my
the
ain't in
god.
bookshelf, bro?
Washington, bro.
All right. Well, anyways, hope y'all are having a good night tonight. How are y'all doing? Batman dies in Infinity War. That must have been a deleted scene. Hello, everyone in the chat. We're gonna have a little fun little stream tonight, just answering your questions and having just a general discussion about the weekend news when it came to Super and Dragon Ball Heroes. We're gonna talk about the new characters and discuss whether or not they are Saphurians. We're gonna discuss whatever questions you may have in the super chat. So here we go. Let me introduce the panel joining me tonight. First, let me introduce the Jew with the curly do. Mayo is here. Say hi,
It's
Mayo.
What's good? I'm the best there was, the best there is, and the best there ever will be, buddy.
Bro, you're not Canadian, bro. You're not Bret the Hitman Hart. Here's the question for you, though. Go ahead. And, this is what we're gonna do this time. Plug your channel to the viewers right now. Okay, first of all, hold on. Before you do that, I just got a super chat. My therapist told me to stop jacking off to tacos. This is already, bro. We're like 2 minutes in. This is already the best stream we've ever done. So, already, all right. I put the super chat on the
I'm
screen,
here, bro.
Well, anyways, Mayo, go ahead and plug your channel and tell the people what it is that you talk about.
I run a channel called Maro Media, Maromedia. Weekly, I do anime reviews. This week is the end of spring 2018, and next week's going to be the beginning of summer 2018. And I do video essays every Monday.
Hit Universe 66 says, I just stuck my dick in peanut butter and called it jam. All right, this is. By the way, these late night streams are 18 plus. I just want to remind everybody of that. Now,
Of course they are, bro.
yeah, but now, just because the stream is 18 plus does not mean that
Everyone is.
everyone in the call is 18 plus, but that's okay. So I want to introduce the best fighters player under the age of 20. Alvin is here, and those of you following me on Twitter, you've hopefully checked out Alvin's Twitch. Alvin, plug your Twitch for the people.
Say no more. So, guys, if you check out twitch.tv/AlvinFly, again, twitch.tv/AlvinFly, I play games such as Fighters, is one of my main games. I've been playing Blue Cortez. I've also played Ratchet and Clank on my channel. We play a bunch of different types of games. Just follow me on Twitter, and you guys will know what I'm playing on Monday. I try to stream every day for at least an hour.
This guy's a natural. He goes Alvin Fly. That's right. Twitch.tv/Alvin Fly. He's been watching them late night. He's been watching those late night like used car commercials, bro. Come down to Fat Tony's. You can get no APR for the first 6 months. Have you ever jacked off so hard your foreskin ripped off? I burned mine once, but it definitely didn't rip off. I like how, so this guy LeBron James Vickers says, did you know they're going to remaster 3 of the Dragon Ball Z movies? Okay. Oh God, the misinformation being spread about this.
Here's my. Oh, thank you for the super chat.
Thank you for the super chat. Anyways, okay. Let me okay. Let me explain before I introduce the other people on the phone. Let me real quick explain the movies. The movies they're going to be showing in the theaters, okay? They're showing 2 Dragon Ball Z movies and 1 special. They're showing the Broly movie, which is about an hour and like 20 minutes. And they're showing a double feature. It's going to be the Janemba movie and the Bardock special in theaters this September. Yes, that's a fact. It's
Also,
not.
we had a super chat.
It's I'm getting there, bro. Come on, dude. I got it, bro. You don't have to tell me. I got it.
Okay.
There's okay. Look, there's gonna be 2 showings this September of these movies. This is not a new remaster. This is basically the Blu-rays that Funimation put out being put in the movie theaters, and it's not a new dub. The only thing that they might be remastering is the audio for the movie theater speakers. That's it. So don't start thinking, oh my God, we're gonna get a new high definition version. It's not. It's the same one that Funimation put out. It's just going to be in theaters, and as far as we know, it's only going to be dubbed. So if you don't like the dub, you're probably not going to like that. I just wanted to clarify that so everybody knows that, unfortunately, and we did get confirmation that there is no subtitles showing, which I would have loved to have seen a sub because I want that Japanese experience, but that's not what we're going to get. It's going to be dubbed. So
I think were the Blu-rays surround sound or like stereo sound?
The
Because
dub-
if they were, then
the dub was 5.1.
then it should be fine for the movies. They shouldn't have to remaster anything of the.
I don't
the
think
audio.
they're going to either, but they might play with it for the movie theater. Quick question off topic here. We got super chats coming in. Do you feel Son Goku's kind of toxic to Dragon Ball now? Never would have imagined people say hate Son Goku. Well, lucky for you, I already did a video about it. I'm echoing over on your end, MJ. I already did a video about that. There's a video called Dragon Ball Without Goku. Go watch that video on Geekdom 101. I had a long discussion about that very thing. Not so much about him being toxic, but more so about whether or not the series should move on without him. So check that out. And then Rick Lewis says, I predict the movie will take place in Universe 6. Do you think Android 17 will be in the movie? Okay, well, let me get to those questions in a minute. First, let me introduce who else is on the line here because I didn't get to it yet. I wanted to answer that movie question and clarify the misinformation. BG, Black Gorilla, is here.
Oh my god.
That's what BG stands for, according to him. So,
I've said it before. I have no idea what that is, but hello everyone.
Did you stutter when you said hello, bro?
No,
You dragged it out, bro. It's his channel intro, bro.
Yes, that's exactly how I started my videos. But in any case,
well, plug your
if you
channel
wanna
because people, you're new. You're kind of a new guy around here.
absolutely. And if anybody's interested in my hero content, if you want to see some good analysis, character breakdowns versus battles, just check out BG Anime.
That's
He
pretty
does
good.
some pretty good stuff.
It's a pretty
Even
good
though
promo.
I think I'm a better My Hero YouTuber, but hey.
Bro, no competition in here, bro. All right, so last but not least, MJ's here.
Hello. How are you guys?
MJ, are you high and or drunk?
I am neither of those things, but
That's a
kinda wish I
rarity.
was.
That's a rarity. This late at night. All right, so Cameron Henniger in the super chat says, my mom decided to shove my dad's balls inside a toaster to make it black. Well, you know what they say, bigger is better. You paid $5 for me to read that on the air, bro. That's freaking cool. All right, let's answer the first question here from Rick. Do you think Android 17 will be in the movie? I
No.
don't think so, but what do you think? Go.
No.
Well, why not? Like, elaborate on. Just say no. Like, why?
It's a movie that is dedicated to Saiyan stuff, so I'm gonna go with no. Like, he's not a Saiyan. He could show up for like a cameo scene, but I don't think he's gonna play any big role in the
Yeah,
movie.
same. I think he's gonna show up like a cameo appearance. I mean,
Or he
he's
could-
winning
yeah.
just from that power. So
Or
I
it could
feel
be
like
like Beerus, bro. He could be fodder to the villain, like all the others were with Beerus.
I doubt he'll be here because let's be honest here. He's probably on that. He's probably still on that cruise.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, I mean, that would make sense. I remember we were talking about this. I don't know if it was in the stream or not, but I remember somebody said they think that the movie's going to take place like a week after episode 131 of Super. I don't know if it's that soon, but that's somebody. I mean, what do you think about that?
That's like some Black Panther shit, bro. That shit took place like 5 minutes after Civil War, bro.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that. Let's get to
So
some
many
more.
super chats.
Yeah, I got some super chats to take care of, yo, because these always get priority, folks.
They're coming in fast, bro.
Pause. If you donate the super chat, you obviously have to get your question read. So, Lady of Blade says, video idea, discussion on fighters and how Dragon Ball beat Marvel in the Evo scene, or just a video about Android 21. I am planning on doing a video about Android 21 eventually. I'll probably do a video about the androids. Excuse me. And then I'll probably cover 21 eventually as well. As far as Marvel and the Evo scene, I love Evo, but I'm not in that scene. There's other
I know some stuff
YouTubers.
about that.
There's other YouTubers that are more into it, like that are more in that scene, like Dino. Hell Pockets is a big one. Streamers too. Perfect Legend, Sonic Fox. All those guys know more about that than me. But I mean, Fighters is a good game. Like that's the thing. It's not even so much that Dragon Ball beat Marvel. It's that Fighters beat Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. It's not the brand Dragon Ball that beat Marvel. It's the fact that Fighters is a better game than Infinite.
It was the quality of game that really did it in. And like there are a lot of big names with like Marvel vs. Capcom, and I think even seeing them play in Infinite wouldn't have been fun as it is to see them in like Ultimate. Like it just wouldn't have happened. The fights wouldn't have been the same because of the lack of characters and just how poorly the game is made compared to the others. It wouldn't have made it at Evo, to be honest.
Fighters
was it at Evo?
I believe it was
Infinite
one
Evo?
year.
I think
Infinite
it was.
is not right, Evo.
Well,
Yeah.
that goes to show how much it really didn't make an impact at Evo.
Alvin, what are your thoughts, if you have any?
I played Marvel Infinite ever since it dropped, and I like the game. I like the gameplay, and people can really argue about the gameplay of Marvel Infinite. It's I also do think it's better than Fighters.
Really? You think Infinite's better than Fighters?
No. Gameplay wise, at least a little bit gameplay wise, because
That's
the
interesting.
thing about Infinite is that unlike Fighters, Infinite has defensive options, but Fighters is severely lacking. Like that's the only thing about it.
Yeah, I can kind of see that a lot of the characters don't have counters in Fighters, or at least viable ones.
Yeah, because the thing is, in Marvel Infinite, you have this thing called push blocking. Basically, if someone hits you with, like, I don't know, say you press square and someone hits you, you can push them back at least to mid-screen if you're in the corner. With Fighters, you have to use a reflect. And reflect is okay. It works similar to push blocking, except the reflect you have to precisely time. And I don't know. I don't think reflect always blocks lows, and it's just not as viable as, like, push blocking in Marvel Infinite.
It's like
That's the only thing.
it's like the Street Fighter 2 parry.
Yeah, essentially.
You mean Street Fighter 3?
Was that? Oh yeah, Street
Yeah,
Fighter.
it was
I'm
in
sorry,
Street Fighter
I'm
Third Strike. Yeah,
Yeah, my
sorry,
bad.
it was-
Well,
I'm
it
getting
wasn't
my-
just in Third Strike. I think it was in the other Street Fighter 3s also. That's the one thing I never got to master in Street Fighter 3, which is why I'll probably get eaten up. I never got to master parries. They're very challenging, dude. I'm never gonna
Dude.
be like that Diego guy at Evo, bro.
Dude, Evo moment. What was it? Evo moment 27, bro. Yeah.
2004 was the one, bro, where he
They-
parried Chun-Li's move. That video went viral. That was one of the first
He did that
YouTube.
again, bro. He did that again.
I
He
didn't-
didn't win the match, but he did again.
Yeah, I saw that back on YouTube in like 2007, 2008, and I
Yeah.
remember that was a crazy freaking thing.
It still is.
Yeah, it's still a crazy feat. SI Trig says, do you think Heroes will split the fandom, meaning people will say it's better than Super and vice versa? Well, the answer is yes, and it's obvious because people always have this fight. The fandom in Dragon Ball will always find something to fight about. There's literally, and I hate to say this, I really hate saying this, but there's literally drama among content creators every week or two. There seems to be something going on, and I'm not involved in it. Just to clarify that, I'm not in any of the drama that's been going on recently. But there's like people from Reddit fighting YouTubers, people from Consensu fighting podcasters. There's always some bullshit going on, man, and it's like, and that's just them fighting over dumb shit. But we've already got Super versus Z and Super versus GT arguments. We've already got Super dub versus sub arguments. So yeah, there's gonna be a battle, but I think people need to really understand what Heroes is, and it really pisses me off that so many Dragon Ball fans are some of the most misinformed people ever. And I've tried to work so hard for the past 3 years to make people better and smarter fans, to explain to them, okay, this is Heroes, this is Super, that's what this is, that's what that is. And yet I'm still reading people like who don't understand what Heroes is. And I feel like I'm not doing my job right. Maybe I need to do a little bit more, but I'm not sure what else I can do. I mean, I've still got people talking about canon. Like, people are still talking about, is Heroes canon? Like, have you not listened to what we've been talking about for the past month?
I think the thing that's going to be with Heroes that is different than the other arguments, like, oh, this is better than this one, is this is a show that is basically just fan service. The rest are like shows that are trying to have legitimate stories and stuff, but Heroes knows it's fan service, and it has always known it was fan service. So it's just going to do whatever the hell it wants to.
But some of the fans,
that makes no sense.
Yeah, but some of the fans don't even know it's fan service. And granted, my audience pretty much knows. I mean, I'm sure of it, but I can't reach the entire community. I don't have that kind of clout yet. I wish I did.
But I'm just saying, like, in general, like, there can't even be a legitimate argument, I feel like. Even if
I
people
agree.
know it's fan service, there just can't be a legitimate argument.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
think
saying Xeno-
I
yeah.
think I just want to say I think it's a stupid argument, Super versus Heroes from the get go. I think
Yeah.
there's a little bit more validity to like Super versus GT because at least they are
'Cause you're
sequel Z series. At least there's that, and you've got like little Toriyama influence in either one, even though Super has more Toriyama than GT. But still, like to me, it's just it's not really a worthy argument, bro.
because there isn't one to be had. Like there isn't. I mean,
But
like, you could say,
people are still gonna fight about it though.
I mean, yes, but you could argue that the story ideas in Super might be worse than the ones in Heroes, because having a prison planet that the heroes have to like break out of or fight on, that sounds kind of cool. Like it could be an interesting concept, but Heroes is a fan service anime that involves a lot of self-insert characters. Like that's just the truth of it.
It's
Or at least
also
the stories of
Heroes also takes things from every timeline, every single
Exactly.
thing. You got movie characters, you got Z, you got game characters like Miratoa and Android 21, Few. Those are game exclusive characters. You've got
And they just introduced that Majin from
well
the old arcade game.
that was yeah, they're teasing that. They haven't introduced him
Yeah.
yet. There's fan art of that. They're Ozato. Yeah, they got all kinds of stuff. And they also have super characters, GT characters. But people are still asking if it's canon.
It's like comparing the Xenoverse
If I could
storyline to
strike a
Super.
word away from the Dragon Ball vernacular, it would be canon, bro. Especially when it comes to Heroes. Amir
Yeah.
says, "Do you think Majub from GT will make an appearance in Dragon Ball Heroes?" Anything can
Possible.
happen. Yeah, anything can happen. That being said, I'm pretty sure Majub is already a playable character in the game. Anime, I don't know, but I'm 90% sure he's in the
pretty
game.
Sure, yeah. Pretty much everyone that we've seen like in the
Ever.
past 30 years is pretty much in there. But like, what I find interesting, like you mentioned with the timelines, like Maju would be a different timeline than some of the other characters. Like, a more comparable argument for Heroes is to compare it to Xenoverse's story. Like that's a more comparable argument than comparing it to Super, because
Well,
those are two
yes.
stories that pull from all timelines.
But even then, they're
can
two
agree with
different
that.
games. Yeah, I agree with that
yeah,
too.
but comparing how they use the characters though and stuff, I mean, like that is more comparable than with Super.
All right, now Paul Cohen. This is a very good question. I like this question. He says, "Will the Dragon Ball Heroes anime and game directly correlate, or will it be different tellings of the same story like Super anime and manga are?" We don't know yet, but I believe that the Dragon Ball Heroes anime, because it's promotional, it's gonna promote the game, but it's gonna have a different story, and we already know
Yeah.
this because. It's gonna have similarities, but it's not gonna have the same story. We already know it because Vegito Blue appearing in that first trailer was something that nobody expected. Vegito Blue is not in the Prison Planet arc in the video game, even though you can pick him if you want, but he's not like part of the story. There really is no story. You just go through and you do your thing. You fight, few or whatever. So yeah, there will be some differences.
Wait, you said he's not a part of the story. Didn't they have that new cart with Vegito on it?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is he's not like in the Heroes game, there's no story with Vegito Blue. Now, that being said, I don't know what the story's going to be in the anime. See what I'm saying? So I don't know yet, but...
And it could pull from the manga as well.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know. We don't know, but I'm pretty sure it'll be a different tell. It won't be too radically different, but I think it will be different.
Was Vegito Blue in the manga?
Vegito Blue? I don't think so.
In the Prison Planet arc, no. Not at all.
He wasn't, right?
And
Yeah.
that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
he
It's
wasn't
going
in
to be
the
different.
I don't think he's been. Has he been in the games at all yet? Vegito Blue? Not the games. I meant the manga.
No, Zeno Vegito has, not Vegito Blue from Super. We have
Yeah, I didn't
not
think-
seen. We have not seen Zeno. I'm sorry, we've not seen Vegito Blue. We've seen Vegito, not Vegito Blue, and we've not seen.
Yeah.
We've only seen Zeno Vegito. Living Legend 022 completely forgot to ask my question at the end of Super. Goku got Ultra Instinct by accident. Do you think that'll be the case, or the movie? For the movie and future movies, shows, or will they make a new form? Well, I don't want to see a new form. I think that Goku, it's going to take time for him to be able to tap into Ultra Instinct willingly, and that's the way it should be. Anybody have any thoughts on that?
Yeah,
I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think like we discussed this when the form first showed up, and like it was more of one of those things where it was more he was pushed to his physical limit, whereas Super Saiyan is more an emotional limit. So accessing it will be a little different.
Mike Ward
So-
says, anyone hosting this chat play the Dragon Ball Super card game? If so, what decks do you run, and what are you waiting on, y'all? It's fire.
That's
I-
more of a
I-
technical
would-
question.
I would play it if it was actually digital, like the card ass game is based
Or
off
in
of.
America.
Well,
Oh, it's
no,
in
it is in
America.
America.
It's in
It's
America.
been in
It's in
America.
America.
It's been in America for a year. But the thing
You
is,
just can't play it.
there's two things. Number one, I collect the cards. Number two, I don't play because I ain't got nobody to play with. Because nobody plays that Dragon.
Yeah,
None
that's
of the
true.
Dragon Ball games. Nobody plays those card games. When I was in high school, is when the Dragon Ball Z trading card game came out. We bought decks. Nobody played it.
Yeah. It's like it was just never a thing that
It
really
just
took
never.
off. They keep
It
making
never caught on. Yeah, it
but-
never caught on.
It has
just-
cool art, but like
It's also kind of complicated too. It's not easy to pick up like Pokemon and Magic were.
yeah.
Well,
It is.
I beg to differ. Really. If it works like Cardass, it's a pretty simple concept. And Cardass isn't a hard.
There's like 5 different versions of the trading card game, though, bro. Like you have
Well,
to
the
realize
trading card game probably is hard. But I'm saying
there's
if
like
this,
so many different versions because I
Well,
own
I'm
cards from every version.
no, I'm saying if the Super
You
Dragon
own
Ball-
cards from every Virgin.
I said version, but all right.
I was saying if the Super Dragon Ball the Dragon Ball Super card game is actually like the icy card ass one, then it's pretty. That game is very simple to play.
I don't know.
It's like-
I've never been able to find cards of it. It
I
hasn't
didn't.
come out
It
yet.
was no the card ass game was digital.
It's digital. You play it online, like you know.
No, I'm talking about the Dragon Ball Super card game, like the physical
It's
one.
it's at
Oh, they-
Target. It's at Target. Go
Yeah,
to Target.
I saw like
been
I
to
saw like a
Target,
whole.
but my Target has never gotten it.
See,
Not once.
it's weird. It's weird. Maria told me that Walmart has it. My Walmart does not have it. All my Walmarts don't have it, but my Target does have it.
No
Same.
store near me has ever had it. Like I legit, and no store has ever had it. Like I've never seen a peg for
Buy
it.
it on Amazon.
I might have to eventually.
Rick Lewis says, "Do you think 17 Wish kicks off the movie for the plot of the movie?" He's talking about the the universes being revived. I did a video on that like I want to say about 6 weeks ago. I forgot what I called the video though, so I can't even give you a plug on that video because I forgot what I called it. But go to the After Dragon Ball Super playlist in the playlist section, and please don't. I don't like when I tell people to do stuff and they're like, "Oh, I don't want to do it. Give me a link." Just go to the playlist and scroll all the way back and you'll see it. I don't remember the topic of the video, but since I already covered it, I want to get everybody else's thoughts here because I think it's fair that everybody get to answer the question. Do you think that 17's wish is what leads to the plot of the movie, like the resurrection of the 6 destroyed universes?
It would be cool.
I
like
think
that.
it would be cool, but I doubt it.
It would add some continuity and some consistency
And some
between the arcs.
and some consequences. So okay. Anyways,
The only reason I'm doubting it is because due to the fact that it's talking about it's about history. It's the history of the Saiyans, stuff like that. It's like this person himself is the Saiyans. So it's like
well,
I don't see it.
It could still be that. It's just they have to explain to us what that history is.
Yeah, and the closest thing I could see to his wish affecting it is they do something that involves Universe 6 because Saiyans don't exist anywhere outside of Universe 6 and
I
7.
actually missed. Well, that's what we think. We don't know that. I actually missed this question. I apologize, Amir. Do you think the Saiyan from the movie is the actual legendary Super Saiyan of Legend Vegeta spoke of from 1,000 years ago? No. I don't think they're gonna do that again. Because if they introduce another legendary Super Saiyan, it's like 5 now that we have to. Because there's
They
like
do that
5
again,
different
I
people
swear.
now. Yeah, no, like they're not doing it again. Cake Knight says, not heroes related, but could SS God Goku from the Tournament of Power beat Omega Shenron? If so, could full power SSJ Goku from the same arc win? MJ, you're the power scaler.
Yeah, God Goku one shots.
Literally, because the dude is God Goku in Battle of Gods is already cracking the universe. I think people forget that feat, and he was in the TV show version. God Goku. What?
I was gonna say, what about the secondary part of the question? What about the full power Super Saiyan thing? That is like the incomplete form one.
Yeah, you're talking about. Well, I think he means like did the golden haired form. Like, okay, MJ.
Yeah, I think he's talking about the one from the ritual that they thought was God, but it wasn't God.
when he
No,
failed the ritual?
it's not that
Yeah,
one.
when he
No,
failed-
he's not talking about that one. He said from the Tournament of Power. From a tournament.
the
In
Tournament
other
of
words,
Power?
he's talking about can Super Saiyan 1 from the Tournament of Power Goku, Super Saiyan 1, golden hair, beat Omega Shenron from GT?
Yeah, I would still say he can.
I think he can too, but that's a little bit harder of a debate than the God form.
Yeah, and we're talking strictly Super versus GT, not like Omega Shenron from the games or from the Heroes or whatever if he's been showcased.
In Heroes, he always they just introduced Zeno Dark Dragons, so yeah.
Yeah, not to get confused with that stuff.
Don't get confused. May says, and this is for you, MJ. She sucked my churro. I hope she doesn't tell Arturo. Arturo's one of MJ's like distant cousins, bro.
This.
I predict that SSJB is stronger than SS4 Goku. Well, we already have the outcome according to the manga, but they could change it. Are you watching the World Cup? I'm not. How much of My Hero Academia did you watch? 3 episodes, brother. I mentioned that in the review. Okay,
Catch up, Danny, come on.
Well, let me ask. No, I gotta ask y'all this question though as a follow-up. Are they going to change? And this is going to be confusing, but in the anime version of Heroes coming up July 1st, are they going to change the outcome of 4 versus Blue? And do you think they're going to let 4 win?
I think it'd be weird for them to let it win, to be honest, because there's no reason to promote that form at the moment. Like there isn't. It makes no sense because there's no like real figures coming out of it or anything. There's no shirts coming out with on it. There's no reason to promote him.
but there might be. There might be. Once the Heroes anime comes out, I totally expect Bam Presto and Bandai to put out new Super Saiyan 4 toys. I'm totally expecting that right now.
You think we're gonna see just like a surge in like
yes.
different characters
Yep.
and stuff getting?
Yep.
Maybe I could see it. Then.
Dude, Bandai. This is Bandai we're talking about here.
That's true.
Look,
they had a Shaolin figure like a week after Legends came out,
bro.
You're right.
Bandai has wanted a Dragon Ball Heroes anime since 2009 because of this reason, to put out games, toys, and all that stuff.
My reasoning is, with me, I'd say that they're gonna make.
On stream?
On stream, he does it to us.
I don't think that they'll make him win, but I will say that I think that if anything, they'll change it to where they draw. That's
He
close
won't
as
be
I
I think you're
That's
right.
for sure.
I think you're right. I think they're gonna change it to a draw. Now, I actually saw a good question non-super chat, MJ. I wanted to ask you. Alexander Chavez Esteban, which I wonder what ethnicity he is. He says, "Can Vegito access SSB evolution?" I think if Goku and Vegeta were to Potara fuse now at the end of Super, yes, Vegito can become Blue Evolution.
I would think so too, and there's actually some evidence behind it. When you go to and again, this is a bit different, but it's still the same lore. If you go to Toyotaro's manga, in the chapter where Goku and Vegeta fused, they were completely, 100% guaranteed that they could kill Zamasu. And I feel like in my head, since they fused, I'm pretty sure Vegito could access the completed blue form. He just didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Just to kind of like, it's like the same thing with.
No, I'm not completed Blue. We're talking about Blue Evolution.
I know. I'm just saying. I feel like evidence that he can access those forms. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he can access evolution if he wanted to. You know?
Yeah.
The same with using the Kaioken.
Yeah, that might be a good discussion topic for a different video. But I agree, I think he can. Cake Knight, Ultra Instinct Omen versus SS4 Gogeta. MJ, I think that's that's honestly a tough one because we've never seen Gogeta at max power. We've seen him just toying around. And even him toying around is a threat. I did a video called The Strongest in Dragon Ball Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and we really outlined just how ridiculously powerful this character is. Like, prior to anything in Super, until Beerus, I would say, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is the most powerful character in Dragon Ball history prior to the new stuff. MJ, what are your thoughts, bro? Ultra Instinct Omen Goku. He said Omen, by the way, versus SS4 Gogeta.
People are gonna call me a supertard, but yeah, Omen wins this fight.
Word?
Yeah, because if you look at those scans promoting episode 129, Beerus was thinking that Omen actually had surpassed him. So if it's even like close to Beerus's level, I'm sure Dick's down.
I think the thing with Omen, I think, is because it's better on a physical level, whereas Gogeta is better on like a spiritual level and like Shi level sort of thing. Because like he can eradicate evil, like he does that in the movie. Because Janemba's pure evil, and he just eradicates him like it's nothing.
Yeah, but that's because he was also more powerful than him, bro. That's why he did that.
Yeah, I know, but like I meant like it like destroyed the evil and brought back the ogre. You get what I mean? Like he eradicated someone.
I mean, he's a fusion, bro. Gogeta overall is powerful, and he definitely has a lot of feats, and the same with GT, with how he toyed around with Omega Shenron. But at the end of the day, there's just way too much for Omen. People forget that Goku consistently got stronger in that state.
Yeah.
As soon as he entered it, and the second of all, he was competing with Jiren post 111 when Jiren was stated to surpass time. So
that's right.
Yeah. I think just the speed alone is enough to put him over Gogeta.
Ben Yenser says, are you a Whovian? Would you consider watching Doctor Who? Me watching Doctor Who is like me watching One Piece. Right now, there's just too many episodes for me to catch up to One Piece and Doctor Who. I'm not saying I don't like the shows or I wouldn't like them, because I think I would. I think I would like One Piece. I think I would like Doctor Who and One Piece. I just don't have time. Rick Lewis says, which is stronger, SSB Vegeta or SS4 Vegeta? Well, I'll answer that question by using the, let's use some simple math here, okay? Let's use some simple algebra. Remove Vegito from the equation. What's stronger, blue or 4? So anyways, Daniel Goldbell says, it's algebra. It is. Daniel Goldbell, I played Dragon Ball Super card game in Pensacola at 2 different locations and tournaments, and it's quite popular. So that must be a thing in Pensacola, because, down here in all the different places because I've been to a couple of these, so there are shops down here that are like tabletop shops where you can play like Dungeons and Dragons, Magic. There's literally like 500 tabletop games I've never heard of before, and they're all there. And nobody plays the Dragon Ball Super card game. So at least where you live in Pensacola, the Redneck Riviera is what they call it. That's what they call it. At least you've got a place to play that. We don't have that here. Because if they did, I would play it. I would play it. All right, this question is for everyone here. Characters you want in Jump Forces, Dragon Ball, or otherwise?
Saitama, One Punch Man.
Arale's my pick.
Bo.
All Might.
I knew he was going to say that.
Yep, all of me.
Alvin, please don't say yourself.
Listen, I would be a good character. We're not gonna talk about that today.
So who would be your character then?
Probably say Six Pass Madara. I really like his design. I feel like, and his moveset, I think would be good in the game.
Thank
See,
God.
that wasn't a stupid answer.
That was not a stupid. Alvin's not stupid, bro. Not all the time.
Bobo would wreck in that game.
We don't need. After what he did in J-Stone.
You need Bobo.
Big
My
yikes.
boy was a little too snapped in that game. I don't like it.
Tyler Pittiel says, thoughts on Money in the Bank. I did a 2.5-hour podcast on my second channel, World of Geekdom, where I went into Money in the Bank. So if you want my full thoughts on it, go check that out. I liked some of the show, didn't like a lot of it.
The show sucked.
Some of it sucked. Not all of it. Some of it did suck, but there was some good stuff there, but it could have been a lot better. Road X
NXT Takeover main event.
Well, NXT Takeover was much better. NXT Takeover was amazing.
That main event, bro.
NXT Takeover was like the second best show of the summer behind Dominion, bro. And they were all like right around the same time.
Yeah.
Road X Warrior, do you think in the future of Dragon Ball, Oob will be groomed to be the next star of the series? As I see it, one of his goals in the series will be to master Ultra Instinct and surpass his master Goku as a martial artist. I would like to see that. I just don't know if Oob is as marketable as Son Goku. I don't know if that is a thing.
He has a following, but not a big enough one. I also think that's because they wasted him in GT completely. If they had done more with him in GT, he might have a bigger following. But in general, at the moment, I don't think he's really a character you could push that well.
But you know what's weird about Oob is you're right. He doesn't have a huge following, but he does have a fan base because people, I can tell you for certain, I've talked to a lot of Dragon Ball fans, and they want Oob to come back. They feel like Oob, a lot of people thought he was robbed in GT, like you said, and they want him to actually have an interesting story. Because the reincarnation of Kid Buu is awesome. That's an awesome idea, you know?
Oh, yeah. But they reduce him to, I'm going to fuse with Majin Buu, and we're going to become the ultimate being.
Yeah, I agree.
They turned him into a ripoff Piccolo and Kami. That's what they ended up doing.
Daniel Nakanishi says, do you think that the Xeno Dark Dragons this is actually a good question. But the answer, unfortunately, I might not be able to give it to him. He says, do you think that the Xeno Dark Dragons come from the Dark Dragon Balls? The balls could have absorbed the dark energy from the villains that they fused with and could have brought the Dark Dragons to life. I love this freaking idea.
That's a pretty cool one.
Dude, Daniel Nakanishi is literally one of my favorite, freaking stream guys, because I've seen him post questions before on here. He is one of my absolute favorites because he always comes up with these ideas. I don't know if that's going to happen because the Dark Dragons, the Xeno Dark Dragons, the alternate timeline Dark Dragons in Dragon Ball Heroes just got introduced days ago, and all we have is the cards. We don't know what the storyline's gonna be. We don't know what they're gonna do with it. We don't know if it's gonna involve Demigra because he's also back, and the Mechikabura. We don't know, but I love this idea that the evil from Broly and Slug and all the characters that the Dark Dragons had, the Dark Dragon Balls had touched or whatever. Created these evil dragons. I would love that. I'm not kidding. That would be a great idea.
Yeah, that would be interesting because the Dark Dragon Balls more so, or the what am I saying? The dragons come around more so because of the selfish nature of their use and stuff, and their constant use for these selfish reasons.
Right.
So with all these really selfish characters using them, like it would in fact make sense.
MJ.
So.
Yeah, this.
I know. I already see it.
MJ's a big slut,
fun.
but who do you got? Lesnar versus Satan.
Logically, bro, if AJ Styles, bro, that vanilla midget can take it to Lesnar, come on, dog. Satan, bro.
He's talking about Mr. Satan.
Yeah, Mr. Satan, bro. He would take it. You talking about?
We did have during Kamehacon.
He beat Cell, bro.
We
Solar
had
system.
we had that promo, bro.
Chris Rager cut a promo, yeah. So,
Yeah.
Alvin, what were you trying to say?
No, I was gonna say Daniel Nakanishi said my voice was smooth earlier. I was like, oh, okay.
I like Daniel Nakanishi, bro. He's one of my favorites. First of all, Hayden Walsh. Okay, we gotta talk about Hayden Walsh for a minute.
Yo, what's good, Hayden?
All right, is this the same Hayden that we met at Kamehacon? It is, right?
Yeah, bro, that's the same Hayden.
All right, should we tell the story of who this guy actually is?
What do you mean who he actually is? I just kind of found him because he was hanging around with us. I didn't know there was like a story behind him.
You don't know who he is, dude?
Now I'm interested.
Backstory?
I don't know who he is either, bro. I don't remember meeting him.
You don't remember meeting Hayden Walsh and who this
I don't
actually
remember
is?
meeting- I don't know who he actually is, though.
You know how many people I met at Kamehacon?
No, but this guy's special. Okay.
I remember Hayden. Like, I follow him on Twitter and stuff.
First of all, well, okay, you're going to find out now. First of all, thank you for your donation. He says, "Sup, boys, love you. Buy everyone a grape soda with this. Thank you for your donation. He donated $40. I appreciate that." Okay, so Hayden Walsh, all right? So he comes up to me and he hands me a hat, right? 2 hats, actually, right? And it says America's Most Wanted on it. And he's like, and I look at it, and he's like, yeah, my dad is James Walsh, the host of America's Most Wanted.
No shit.
Like, you know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, and I'm like, what? And then I look at the dude's face and I'm like, he looks just like him. Go to his Twitter right now, bro.
Yeah, he's got a picture of himself on there.
Go to his Twitter right now, bro. Go right now. We'll go right now. Look at his face and tell me he doesn't look like fucking Walsh from fucking America's Most Wanted, bro.
And that's
I'm looking
John
it up.
Walsh, not
Oh, John Walsh. That's what I said. John Walsh, didn't I? I
thought you
said James. Oh fuck! I'm thinking of James Brolin, because I'm thinking of James. I'm thinking of James Brolin because that damn tweet popped up on my thing with him smiling and shit. I don't know if you've seen that meme. Yeah, John Walsh. No, Hayden. Sorry, bro. Hayden. I know his name was John Walsh, bro. I said James. And I was thinking about James Brolin. Yes, the host
If you
of.
go on his thing there, bro, it has Hayden's name under his children and shit. Like,
It's him, bro. He
Damn.
dude. He hands me a hat and he's like. He wrote like this whole. I'm not gonna read what it said, but he wrote this whole message for me, and I'm like, dude, like, let me just share this story with you. Like, me and my dad used to watch that show when I was a kid. Like, my dad loves John Walsh. Like, my dad loves John Walsh, and he loves the whole like that whole show, bro. Like Waco, Texas. You know, like that whole thing. Like, he's got that awesome voice, and he actually created the show. I'm not gonna get into the whole history of this guy's family, but because it's not really personal. This guy's famous, but I'm not gonna get into like the whole history. But the creation of America's Most Wanted is like one of the craziest stories ever, right? Because John Walsh created that show from a tragedy that happened to him. And it became this hit show, and they actually, back in the day, in that show, they actually captured criminals with it. Like, legit criminals got captured because of that show. It was like the 2 big shows that like this back in the 90s was this show and Unsolved Mysteries. Like, when Unsolved Mysteries first started...
Robert Stack, bro.
Yeah, and they both had great voices. John Walsh, I mean, he's probably still got a great voice. But I haven't heard his voice in a while. But so anyways... On Unsolved Mysteries, right? Unsolved Mysteries started as like in the 80s as like a show, like this show about unsolved mysteries like murders, and they actually found like a criminal and solved a case on it on TV, and
Yeah.
it became like a big deal. So
Yeah.
it just
Yeah,
sucks.
I didn't know that about Hayden.
It sucks because yeah, that's the same guy, bro. I couldn't believe it, bro. I couldn't believe it. Literally could not believe that. I mean, and he's like a fan of my work, and it's so weird considering that, you know, I have so much respect for his family. But anyways, folks, I don't know. I'm marked out. All right, I'm marked out. So yeah, you were in the presence of the one-time seaman of John Walsh, brother. That's all I'm gonna say about
Bro,
that.
Hayden had me sign something, bro, just for being around for the weekend.
Bro, John Walsh,
And now I'm like, damn.
John Walsh may breathe on what you signed, bro. Think about that. John Walsh's throat particles might end up on something. That, you know, his dead skin might, like from his skin, like his dandruff might end up on there, bro.
Hayden's like, this is a little weird.
Yeah,
now,
Hayden's like,
guys.
what has happened to this, bro? Anyways, Trinidad Cortez says, now that we know Goku can't go Ultra Instinct, is Vegeta stronger? I don't know how many times I've answered this question. Not that many. Yes. But they didn't say he couldn't go Ultra Instinct. They say he didn't remember how. Doesn't mean he won't ever do it again. So, Shane Gilroy, imagine a Dragon World-like theme park like Westworld, just Dragon Ball Z themed. Be honest, what path would everyone take? Light, dark, hero, villain, good, evil. I'd take everything, bro.
BG, we just go dark villain.
You know it.
Well, he's already pretty dark, bro. Black Gorilla, bro. That's his name.
Bro, BG's over here yelling. He's like yelling, Thanos was right. Thanos was right. Half the universe should be murdered. Ah. Like,
I don't know about all that. But
Yeah, well,
okay.
when you read the YouTube comment section, bro, you kind of agree. Lord Frieza, not the bad one. This guy's from the Netherlands.
Damn.
He said, "Yo, imagine this: blue-haired Trunks and Time Patrol Trunks with the long hair team up to defeat whoever the main villain ends up to be."
I bet we see something like that.
I bet we could see something like that. Yeah, we haven't seen Super Trunks and Time Patrol Trunks in the same room at the same time yet. I don't think we have.
Yeah.
I think we will though. So.
We're gonna have merge trunks.
Kid Trunks, Zeno Trunks, and
Yeah, they fuse and make Trunks. I don't know.
Trunks.
We have not seen, we haven't seen Zeno Goku fuse with regular Goku either. That could be
It
something else.
becomes Slim Trunks, bro.
I look forward to seeing that one.
I hope we. I
Super
hope
Saiyan
we
4
see it.
blue.
They transform from Trunks
Super
to
Saiyan 4 blue, bro, with blue fur, dude.
Yeah.
That BG, you just printed money for fucking Bandai and Toei right now, bro. Imagine if listen what BG just said. Black Gorilla just said Super Saiyan 4 Goku fuses from Zeno Goku fuses with blue Goku from Super to make Super Saiyan 4 blue 4 Goku, where he would have blue hair, I guess, or would he have blue fur?
You have blue hair
They
and blue
have
fur.
the blue eyeliner, bro.
That's too blue, bro. Yeah, what would the eyeliner be? I don't know.
Yeah, all blue.
Coco
It'll be
writes,
the all blue.
Coco writes says, any chance 17 doesn't win the Tournament of Power in the manga? I
Doubtful.
Well,
very
Toyotaro's already a garbage writer.
okay.
No. I feel that's part of the notes.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Okay, a very slim chance that 17 does not win. The way that he wins will probably be a little bit different, but there's a very slim chance that 17 will not be the winner at the end of the manga version of Tournament of Power because, like BG said, pretty sure that was in Toriyama's notes for whatever reason. So I don't think that's gonna, because that's a major change. Like eliminations and things like that for certain circumstances could be a minor change, but that's a major change. So yeah, I don't think so. Anybody else have any differing opinions?
Nah, I
That-
kind of agree with you.
That hole in the pencil sharpener looking fine, bro. Well, go fuck it if you want, bro. Should Kefla versus Goku decide the Universe 6 fate in the manga? I don't think... Okay, that's actually a really good question from Sailor Mercury. I don't... I mean, we're getting a lot of manga questions, and I'm okay with this. I love that. And by the way, BG loves Toyotaro. I just want to say, he's huge
Oh yeah,
fan.
my fave.
We're gonna
Better than Horikoshi.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that.
He
We're
has
gonna talk about that in a
garbage
minute. All right, so we're gonna talk about that in a minute. Now, I want to say this: in the manga, we're probably not gonna see Ultra Instinct Omen. I can't say that for sure, but it seems like that wasn't a Toriyama original idea. Ultra Instinct with the gray hair was the silver hair, but not Omen. So that being said, the idea of Ultra Instinct Omen versus Kefla, or even Caulifla and Kale fusing, there's no hints to this. We could see it, but it could end up being.
Who's slamming their mic?
It could end up being. I don't hear anything. It could end up being a different fight. So, what do you think about Kefla versus Goku in the manga? Because that actually is a good question. Because they could go either way. It's not necessary to have them fuse to tell the story of Caulifla and Kale.
I read the manga like every 4 chapters.
It's a bit weird to me because Kel in her form that we just saw in the recent chapter was already able to take hits from completed Blue Goku. So it's like, if Goku does not have UI Omen and he does not have a form that's beyond completed Blue, I just don't see how he's going to compete with Caulifla and Kale if they do fuse in the manga. Who knows? Maybe they'll throw in the whole thing that he was suppressed, which I guess could back it up. But
or maybe they'll have Goku.
I'm just saying, Kale is really powerful right now. In the manga, so her fusing with Caulifla should realistically make her stronger, even just by a little bit, So I don't see how Goku's going to compete with them without Omen. That's just my opinion.
What if?
While you're right about that, the thing is, I could see this happening. He has a little pattern where all the really hype villains or really strong villains in the anime are like vastly weak or like a lot weaker in the manga. So if they do fuse, which I don't think they are, but if they do fuse, I'm pretty sure they're gonna be a lot fucking weaker.
What if
they're gonna?
What if
they're gonna make him hit? They're gonna hit him.
What if Toyotaro throws us a curveball, and we see Vegito Blue in the Tournament of Power arc manga version against Kefla?
That would be cool. That would be cool as fuck, but I doubt it.
That could work.
Because the only reason I say I doubt it is because he didn't even the only reason, and I'm going by for the statements and how I interpret those statements, where the only reason that he even threw in the Vegeta Blue in the manga is because he was like, I need to meet fan expectation, and since we saw it in the anime already, it's like, yeah, they're expecting Vegito here, let's throw it in here. Because I could say if the anime didn't do it, I know he wouldn't have done.
And for those who are confused about what MJ means by completed Blue, he's talking about the mastered Super Saiyan Blue that we saw at the end of the Trunks arc that was not in the anime. The anime version introduced Ultra Instinct Omen. The manga doesn't even have that. So, they have the blue completed version, the mastered blue or whatever. Eventually, I will
Toyotaro throws a curveball, like you said, but instead of Vegito Blue, he gives Goku the Kaioken.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we have not seen Kaioken Blue in the manga either. That's the thing. The anime and the manga have different power-ups, it seems. Also, in the manga, Vegeta does the red-haired Super Saiyan God, for those who don't know. So, the manga and the anime are very different as far as the different powers the characters have. Yeah.
Wait
a minute.
There's a question in here, and I don't even know. Can y'all try to make out what he's trying to ask?
Which one?
He says, do you think Xenogoku would try to learn Super Goku Super Saiyan Blue, and we'll get Super Saiyan 4 Blue, and then Super Goku can learn Super Saiyan 4?
I don't know. That's not the question at hand. The question at hand here is...
Well, that's not a super chat.
Doesn't make any sense.
Well, no, hold on. I was going to say, I don't know if that's going to happen, but I think that when Xenogoku sees Blue, he's going to want to get stronger. So there you go. So BG, man, what's your favorite manga plot hole? And by favorite, I mean most irritating.
It exists.
Well, what he said, but no. What is it? I'd say probably the fucking 17 one.
Which one specifically? Elaborate so people understand.
In the manga of the Tournament of Power, there's a line where 17 brings up the fact that, oh yeah, I know your voice, Goku, because I heard you when I was inside Cell. And throughout the community, that was a big old, yes, that was such a annoying plot hole in Z. He fixed it. But the problem is most people didn't think to themselves, you know what? If that doesn't make that much sense, because if you heard Goku, and you got absorbed the same day as your sister, why did she not know shit, but you did? Why were you awake, but she wasn't?
Maybe because he's older. That's all I can think of. Yeah. See, the thing, I'm gonna be real with you. And this is gonna sound very condescending. Okay. There are people out there who defend the Dragon Ball Super manga, and I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that the anime has issues. You can't. Hold on. Let me finish. You can't review, even though we always make comparisons. You have to view the manga as its own thing. If there are things you like about the manga more than the anime, That's fine. There are things I like more about the manga. There's things I like less about the manga. But there are certain people in the fandom who defend this manga, and every single chapter that comes out, they're like, oh, the manga's better. The manga's so much better. The manga's so much better. It's really not. It's got a lot of fucking plot holes. A lot of them are fucking stupid. Toyotaro's changes are oftentimes just there for the sake of them being changed. He's a terrible fucking storyteller. His power scaling is ass water. He's just not that good. He's a decent artist when he doesn't trace. He's a decent he's a decent fan of Dragon Ball. He's not terrible, but this idea that the manga is so much better in the anime in every way is ridiculous. I'm sorry. It's ludicrous. Both have their problems, all right? The anime, and I hate when I say this, and then some moron, some stupid idiot's like, oh, you're just a fanboy for the anime. No, I'm not. Shut the fuck up and listen to what I'm saying.
Jeez.
The anime's got problems. The manga's got problems. I don't think either one is that much better than the other. There are things the anime does better. There are things the manga does better. But this idea that the manga's this like fucking Shakespearean work of art compared to the anime is absolute horseshit. I'm sorry, but it is.
I could make it a Shakespeare.
I made a joke a while back, how essentially they'll defend anything he does. Like if they said that Goku was the new Prince of all Saiyans, and they would be like, this is amazing storytelling. It's so right. It's so brilliant. I never would have come up with this myself. It's so smart. It makes so much sense.
There are some things. No. There again. Here, listen to what I'm telling you, because the problem is that people on the internet, they're so like black or white. You either have to love something or hate something, and you just can't have a middle of the ground opinion on the internet. You can't. I can't like, hey, what'd you think about Transformers 5? Oh, I thought it was okay. Oh, so you hated it? No. I thought it was all right. So you loved it. It's a great movie.
Very correct, Mike.
That's the internet. They're very black and white as far as like it has to be one way or another. The reality is Toyotaro has definitely fixed a lot of the problems that the anime gave us, but he's also created more problems. And that's prevalent if you actually read the damn manga, like Josie would say, and pay attention to it. There's a lot of problems. So
I bet I could write a better manga.
They're both mid. That's not that the way I see it. They're both mid.
I could make that manga better.
Nobody knows what mid means, bro.
Yeah. They're both bad. They're both bad.
Lane K 1978 says Dragon Ball Super collectible card game seems a lot simpler than the Dragon Ball Z one, and every CCG is simpler than all forms of the Annie Mayhem CCG, even the DBZ expansion of it. Any of you ever heard of the Annie Mayhem CCG? I've never heard of it. That's something Mayo would fucking be into, bro.
No, I've never heard of that.
No, I've never heard of the Annie Mayhem.
I'm not that in the trading card game, bro.
Collectible card games. I was into Magic like 15 years ago. I never got into Pokemon. I played one game of Pokemon in my entire life, card game. Never got into Dragon Ball, but I do like looking at the art. The art's good. Cameron Henniger says Super Saiyan Rage is actually false SSB Kiki. Maybe.
What?
He's screwing around. Geekdom's grandma masked SS4 Karoli. Super Goku. That's Goku and Broly, I guess. Karoli from Fusions, but Super Goku versus Gogeta Blue Evolution. I don't even know what to even say to that, bro.
Karoli wins.
No, I think Gogeta Blue wins.
I think Karoli would win because
I think Alvin wins, but all right.
If it's Super Goku, then he has the potential to go Ultra Instinct.
This is like an Ask FM question right here.
It is.
Well, he didn't say Super Goku. Well, yeah, he did. He said Dragon. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, but we don't know if he will.
Well, if Gogeta pushed him enough to the point where his body would think it is going to be obliterated, then it most likely would.
Maybe. Yeah, but they've also got Broly's body in there too. So
that's true.
Kendall Hurley, who would be a rival for Oob based on the Z ending? That's actually a good question. Huh?
I think Pan would be a good,
Who?
Pan?
Maybe.
Because she's 4, she's growing really fast.
You're gonna make Bulla the best, bro.
Well, okay, but Boob is like what? He's like what 9?
Who?
He's like 9.
I think he said boob.
He said boob, bro.
Well, I'm sorry, I got boob. I got tits on the brain, bro. You know how it is. All right.
Bro.
So Oob is what? I think 8 or 9.
Like 10 years old.
10, yeah. So, I mean, I guess after a while he could be. I would think it would be like
Bulla, bro.
They should just introduce somebody new to be his rival. Shane Gilroy said. Shane Gilroy says Toyotaro throws us a curveball. When K-Fluff uses, she gets DQ'd for using outside item, god item that mortals aren't supposed to use. You know what? I totally see that happening. Because in the anime, we were all like, oh, they can't use Patara because Zeno said that you can't use outside items, objects, or whatever, weapons. And then when it happens, Zeno allowed it. So I'll bet you in the manga, Toyotaro will say, oh, you're disqualified for using it. And all the manga tards are going to be like, he's such a genius. He didn't get, just like BG says, bro. Boy, that's so clever.
I feel like a lot of people forget that Zeno's supposed to be an audience insert, essentially. Like he is. During the Tournament of Power, Zeno is literally the audience. That's why when we think something is cool, he usually thinks it's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be real with you, okay? I don't entirely hate the manga. I just think that I think Young Gigi would be better at it than Young Gigi and Dragon Garo Lee. I think are better than Toyotaro in my opinion.
I could write.
Gigi's amazing, dog.
I agree.
Give the manga to me, bro.
Bro, if he did that, the first villain would be a Transformers, dog. You would ready to cross the universe.
If I were to do it,
Ani Raza would be the strongest character, MJ.
Trunks would stay after the Zamasu stuff. We've had this discussion. I think Trunks should have stayed after the Zamasu stuff because it makes sense for his character to stay.
Yeah, but you also think Last Jedi is a masterpiece, bro. So I mean, I don't know.
No, I don't. I am not Nathan. Don't you put that on me. Don't you put that evil on me, Danny.
Alvin, you've been
this guy gets it. Pouty gets it. Yamcha should have been in the Tournament of Power.
Alvin, you've been unusually quiet tonight, bro.
Damn.
Don't want people on Twitter, bro.
What happened was y'all talking about the manga, and I haven't read the damn manga yet, so it's not my forte.
There's no yet. You're never gonna read it.
Damn.
Well,
Wait a second.
I think
No. You're never gonna read it. And
that's a what? You cut out.
So that's a good thing.
I think Alvin will eventually read it, bro.
Alvin doesn't read. You know what? You know this.
You don't know how to read?
I do know how to read. Now
You know how, but you don't like reading.
Okay, wait a minute. This is only partially.
bro?
Hold on, wait a second. Now this is only partially true.
The roast of Alvin.
You know, all right though. You don't like reading.
I'll read it if it's Dragon Ball.
Of course you will. That's why you read the original manga.
Bro.
Continue.
You haven't read the original manga, and you're on Geekdom 101's channel?
Are you gonna ban him? I should ban him from here, bro. 24 hour suspension, bro. I'm not gonna do it, but I'm thinking about it, bro.
Someone said, "Do you think the Trunks arc was just an excuse to get rid of Trunks?" I mean,
no. It was an excuse to bring him back, bro.
He wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for that damn
it was
arc.
an excuse to bring him back, bro. Come on.
It should have been an excuse to bring him back and keep him, because, like I said, it would have made more sense for him to stay and then join the Tournament of Power.
Jamerson says, "I don't think that Super Dragon Ball Heroes are coming to the U.S." I've said it before, and I'm gonna repeat myself again here. Dragon Ball Heroes coming to the United States, leaving Japan, is a very, 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 very unlikely situation. Bandai.
Do you think we'll get licensed though?
No, listen to me. You always like. I put a comma, not a period. Listen to me. No.
I meant on like Crunchyroll, bro.
No, dude, you
Right,
fucking idiot.
That's different than being dubbed, bro.
How many fucking times have I said this, bro? Especially to you. You're worse than they are.
I've been there once for that conversation.
Okay, but you ignored it.
No, and what we talked about the dub, not the sub.
No, we didn't. No, okay. Don't talk
Yes,
to me.
we
Don't
did.
talk. Let me explain. Dragon Ball Heroes outside of Japan is not going to get licensed by Bandai. Bandai of Japan does not want Dragon Ball Heroes leaving Japan. It's not happening. I don't care if it happens, I'll be shocked. I have been told directly from several people, Bandai of Japan is never going to license Heroes outside of Japan, which means no video games. That means no anime. It's not going to be on Crunchyroll. It's not going to be on Verve. It's not going to be on Funimation. It's not going to be on Netflix. It's not going to be on anything. Dragon Ball Heroes, the brand, is not leaving Japan. I'm not going to advocate piracy. You're not going to be able to watch Dragon Ball Heroes subtitled legally, probably ever. There will be fan subs, I'm sure. Hey, what do you want me to tell you? I've already done a video explaining to people where they can watch Heroes, but that's probably not going to be subbed. It's probably going to be It's probably going to be Japanese dub only, unsubbed. There is Bandai. It's not Pride. Somebody in the Sailor Mercury said it was Pride. It's not Pride. For some reason, they won't license Dragon Ball Heroes outside of Japan. To the point, I'm not even done yet. To the point where in Dokkan, there are Dragon Ball Heroes cards in Dokkan. When they came to Global, were changed and they had to make new cards for Global. There are exclusive Japanese Dragon Ball Heroes cards that are never going to come to Global Dokkan because for some reason, I don't know why, I don't work for Bandai of Japan. It's not Bandai of America and it's not Bandai Europe. Bandai of Japan does not want Super outside of Japan. So, I'm sorry, that's just how it is.
Do you think it'll be on like Netflix Japan so you could watch it with a VPN, or like do you think they're literally just gonna keep it like TV exclusive?
I'm pretty sure I said they were. I'm pretty sure I said like a few minutes ago they were streaming it on the website. I know I said that. I know I said.
It must have cut out for me then because I didn't hear you say it.
Okay, I'm sure it did, bro.
So then you could just watch it with a VPN or just put it in the Japanese website. Like...
It's not. It's so people. Okay, hold on. Time out. People in the chat are saying Bandai hates America. It's not that Bandai hates America. It's that Bandai doesn't like Heroes to leave Japan. It's not America. It's France.
It's a marketing thing?
It's hold on. I said I don't know, bro. It's France. It's Germany. They don't want Heroes outside of Japan. Not even like China gets Dragon Ball Heroes. It's just a thing. I don't know why. It's never going to come out anywhere. So if they change their minds, that would be great. I would love it if they put out all the DS games for Heroes, all the arcade games for Heroes, you know, Zenkai Battle Royale, the anime, the manga, all that stuff. Shoot, Viz will not get a Dragon Ball Heroes manga. Funimation will not get the anime. Dragon Ball Heroes is Japan only for the time being, and that's it, folks. I mean, I'm trying to give you the. I'm trying to give you I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but that's how it's been for 8 years. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know.
It could be something like how, like with Gainax and some like EVA stuff, there's just so many licensing like issues, like because of people that produced it or people that worked on it.
It's Bandai of Japan. And this guy Felipe the Duck goes, geek them sound like a dick. Why is it that every time that I tell the truth about something and I give bad news, I'm a dick? I'm not the dick, buddy. Bandai's the dicks. They don't want to release it. I'm telling you the truth. Why am I the dick? I would love it if they released the fuck. Dude, you know how much I would love it if Dragon Ball Heroes got dubbed? I would love that. It's not my fault.
Who's running the marketing at Bandai, bro? Who's like, yo, we should keep this like thing that everyone would love just in Japan? Like,
I don't know. I agree with you. You and I are in the same boat.
Yeah.
I would love it. I would love it if this would change. It just hasn't changed ever. I don't know why. I don't know. Listen, if they're willing to go so far as to remove Heroes cards from Dokkan,
they probably never will.
From Dokkan, bro.
It probably won't change.
Look at this guy. See, this guy's a retard. The Stone Cold Gamer says, I like how Geekdom 101 gets upset when really anything's possible. It's been 8 years, you stupid motherfucker. I've spoken to people in the company who have said it's not coming. I'm not a dick. You're fucking stupid and you're fucking banned for being a fucking moron. I hate when people call me a dick when I'm just giving you the fucking real shit. Like, fucking get over yourself, bro. Stop being a pussy. Like, I'm telling you I'm not being a dick because what have I said during this conversation that's dickish? Stop. What have I said that's dickish at all during this? I said very bluntly, Japan does not want heroes to come to America. How is that dickish, you walking vagina? Now I'm being a dick. Now I'm being a dick. Like, how is that dickish, bro? Like, I'm telling you the truth. I want it to come. Everybody in this chat room, everybody in this call right now would love it if we got these games. But it's not happening, dog. Get over it. Like, I don't. This guy's an idiot, bro. Like, people are so like the pussiness on the community because I'm being blunt. Okay, let me try again. Let me say what I just said over and over again. Okay, honey, I love you. I have to give you some bad news. Okay, Dragon Ball Heroes is not. Oh no, don't cry. No, don't cry. Look, Dragon Ball Heroes is not coming to America. I'm so sorry, Stone Cold Gamer, man. No, don't cry. Calm down. No, it's okay. Dragon Ball Heroes is not coming. I'm really sorry, baby. Would you like some milk? Some more milk? Is that better? Bro? Am I not being a dick anymore?
It is like Thanos, bro, just snapping people out of existence.
Like, come on, bro. People are so dumb. Like, come on, bro. Chill out.
Bro, I don't feel so good.
Somebody asked if it's just a joke, bro. We're clowning tonight, bro. If you take that seriously, fucking. See, I'm smiling right now. So, do you think Mecha Kibura can defeat SSGSS Vegeta? Here's the thing, MJ. Mecha Kibura uses negative energy to make Zeno King Vegeta like one of the strongest characters ever. So, what do you think about that?
Well, he can definitely power up characters. Is he talking about Super Vegeta, right? He's talking about that one?
I think it's about
SSGSS Vegeta. Blue Vegeta, I guess he means.
Oh.
Thank you, Gary.
It's hard, bro. I don't really know too much about heroes. That would be a discussion for like Chuck and Stefan. They know way more about the games than I do. But I mean, obviously, I would assume young Mecha Kibura could defeat him. Obviously, you know.
Did we see young Mecha Kibura actually do?
Well, I would just assume, going off everything we saw the old one can do, and I'm going off the logic that, you know, when you get younger, you just get better. I would assume better stamina, you know. So
this guy Jordan says he's from Memphis, Tennessee, bro. You know what that means, right?
Pride and waifu, bro.
Pride and wife with the brothers. With the brothers, bro. Is it waifu or wife?
It's wife.
It's waif. It's waif.
It's waif, bro.
Waifu, bro.
All right, here's a good question actually from Nightwing Kid 10. He says if a Dragon Ball Super movie is showing all the Saiyans, will we see Bardock, King Vegeta? I think we might see Bardock and King Vegeta in flashbacks. I don't think they're coming back to life.
And I think of the two of them, we're more likely to see King Vegeta than Bardock.
Bardock, whack.
Geekdom says, or this guy Sebastian says, who's your favorite Goku, Sean Schemmel or Mario Castañeda? I talked to Sean Schemmel last night for 2 hours, and it's funny because Sean told me last night on the phone, he's like, yeah, I love Mario. So I like both of them. I grew up with both of them, really. I mean, Sean was not my first English Goku. It was Ian Corlett, but I still like Sean. I think Sean got better as time went by significantly, and he even said it himself last night, and on the phone, and I agree with him. Battle of Gods, Resurrection F, and Kai are his best work as Goku, and I agree with him on that. So, I've said that before I even talked to him.
What do you think it would have been like if the Inuyasha voice actor had come on and done Goku for the Ocean Dub Kai? If we'd heard it.
One thing that Sean said last night that he's going to be probably saying when I do the interview with him is he said that, and I agree with him, he says that there would be a lot less like issues if they didn't recast so many people, because everybody thinks that he's got beef with other Gokus, and everybody thinks that the Freezes hate each other, and that, you know, Drummond and Sabat hate each other, and it's like, and I agree with him in that if they only had one Goku playing Goku from 1996 until now, it wouldn't even be an issue. This would never happen. But every time they do a recasting, unless there's a death, obviously, there's always some kind of beef. Like if they do like a My Hero remake, right? BG, you're going to have people fighting with the old actors. You're going to have fans debating this forever.
That wouldn't be very good.
Like, the stuff with Sabat and Drummond, like, they were talking at Kamehacon, like, Sabat legit, like, called up Drummond and was like, yo, you want to do a Vegeta thing for us? Like,
yeah, we told the
they're
story.
They're all fine with each other, pretty much.
Yeah, they are. No, they are. And actually, Chris Ayers, was on the interview I did with him, was like, people think I hate Linda for some reason. I love Linda. Like Linda loves him. Like it's crazy.
Why would he hate her for not having the role he plays? Like
Jay Batman, I already explained the 3 movies getting remastered earlier. I'm gonna have to do a video on this because people just don't get it. About these movies have already been remastered. They are showing the movies that Funimation remastered into Blu-ray in like the 2000s. This is not a new remaster. It's not a new dub. It's not new animation. It's literally the Blu-rays that you probably already own in theaters. That's all you're getting. And as far as which score you're gonna get, I don't think you're gonna get the Falconer score. I think it's gonna be a Japanese score, but I don't know that for sure yet.
Imagine if we got the Broly movie with the Western music, bro, or the. God.
They can't because Pearl Jam or whatever, they have to pay for that. Yeah, they can't.
That'd be ridiculous. Get down with the sickness, bro.
Sean Schemmel stated in his career voicing 4Kids Pokemon, he really wanted Veronica Taylor to return for Pokemon Movie 20. Well, I think Veronica Taylor should have never left. I don't like when they recast voice actors, dude.
Yeah, it's not a good.
MG Venom's asking why will they be in theaters? We don't know, but I'm happy they're in theaters. I just wish they were subbed.
Well, it's Bardock, Broly, and the Gogeta movie. That's it, right? Just those 3. I mean, they're all Saiyan based. It could have something to do with the new move. Like we've been.
That's what I'm.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Well, how is Janemba Saiyan based though?
Well, it introduces
Gogeta, I guess.
Saiyan into the mix. I mean,
Gogeta, I guess.
They're like 3 of the biggest non-canon Saiyans. So I mean. Or well, Bardock's somewhat canon.
Did you just say canon in my stream, bro?
I'm sorry, but I know what it means.
Bro, you should see the face. You should see the face that I have right now, bro. I'm giving you the same face that fucking. I'm not gonna say it, bro. It's too controversial.
They're the 3 biggest Saiyans I'd say outside of the actual like television series and manga. So to promote a new movie with a new Saiyan in it as a main character, I guess it makes some form of sense if they're keeping a theme with it.
I think you're right. MJ, well then it should have been Turles then. Why wasn't it Turles? Turles and Broly, right?
I think they're thinking more of it like, oh, Rick's gonna be really hyped for all the fans because a lot of casuals don't.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Also, Fusion Reborn was already in theaters at one time back in 2005. MJ, somebody wants to know who would win between Ultimate Gohan and Kid Buu.
Yikes. Ultimate Gohan.
There we go.
I mean, I know the answer. It's just funny because, like, we know, like...
Someone did ask Botamo versus Jiren since Botamo can't take damage, and my only response was Jiren would just throw him out of the ring. There is no fight. There literally is no fight.
Hold on.
No, not even that. Remember how Gohan just after just punching him in the stomach a bunch of times, lifted him in the air. It'll just take one punch.
Right.
Just one punch.
Hold on a minute. I gotta see if is it true that there's like hold on. Somebody said there's the Anime News Network dropped a story about the Dragon Ball Super movie. I don't know if this is true though. It's probably a lie.
Anime News.
Yeah, I don't see any story. I knew you were fucking lying, bro. There's no story about the Dragon Ball Super movie, bro. So, yeah, you're a liar. I should ban that guy, but he already scrolled up. When is the Heroes will gonna be on YouTube?
It's been posted like 20 times.
Yeah, I know. Don't stop, please. Comment dumb. All right, that's my response. Do you think Son Goku vapes? I don't know about that.
I want to die.
Typical question.
The moment you give questions like that an actual answer, you end up with the Transformers fandom, bro.
Somebody's asking if there's going to be blood in the Heroes anime. There could be. I don't think so, because there's no reason for it, but there could be.
It's a web exclusive, so they might go with a bit less censorship.
All right, thank you, Gary. All right, we're going to close the stream after this question here. Bring back Dr. Pepperoni. This is from Kendall Hurley. I need a villain who's evil and someone who's not as strong as Son Goku or Vegeta, but can make Gohan, Goten, and Trunks matter. I mean, they have a lot of people who they can introduce to do that, but they would have to figure out a way to write Goku and Vegeta out of the story, and they haven't done that yet. So, that's it for the stream. Thanks, everybody, for joining me. We had a good time tonight. Real chill atmosphere, except when motherfuckers can't take real fucking news and can't take reality. That's the thing about the internet, dude. People can't accept the
Snapback,
truth.
bro.
It's like when Super was getting was ending, not canceled, when it was ending. And
I can't believe it.
no, it's not. It's an April Fool's joke. Like people are just like, dog, accept reality, dog. But anyways,
April Fools in March.
yeah, April Fool's in January, bro. In January. Remember, they announced it in January. Anyways, I'm out of here. Thanks everybody for checking out the stream.
Yeet.
And yeah, we'll talk soon. Bye.
Ziggity, see ya.
Nah.
What did you just say? What did you just say?